We have never been a school that has had people use our facilities.
It's been a challenge. The modulars were cramped. It was tough during bad weather. It was like they lived outside.
It's been 40 years since we've had a new school in Klamath County. I had kind of come to peace with the fact that it wasn't going to happen.
It's definitely different than a typical school. We don't have hallways. They have to go outside for everything. To go to the library, we have to go outside. We eat breakfast at the middle school, lunch at the high school. We go to the high school for PE.
Remember, shoes off, coats up, and read the whiteboard when you get in.
I don't like going outside for PE because when I go like in this weather, it's cold.
They didn't have a secure campus. They didn't have a building with secure walls. They didn't have a lunchroom. They didn't have a cafeteria, a gymnasium. They just didn't have a school as we in America believe they should have.
I think it was important to keep the Henley community together, and I think the modulars have served their purpose, but it was time for us to get into a permanent facility.
Passing that bond and the building of the new school, I felt at that time that we were kind of at a tipping point in this community where there's a lot of groups trying to improve things in the health and welfare of our community, and we needed a real success. We needed a push, and I felt like the bond committee was kind of a tipping point where we could say, okay, we've got some momentum now.
We started seeing the cement trucks out there as they were laying or pouring the concrete tilt-up walls, and then once the walls started going up, and then we said, you know what, this is really going to happen.
It's been pretty amazing to see this process. I find myself and I find students gazing off in that direction and discussing what they see, watching things happen. The cranes come in to lift on the beams, and it's been exciting.
It's state of the art for a school built in 2015. It's really, you can't even compare the type of construction that was used on this facility as compared to the schools built in the 70s or earlier.
All in all, I think that we're going to deliver a project that the community can be very proud of.
Got a little bit choked up.
Yeah, we both talked about how we almost cried walking in.
I didn't really say that, but that's what
walking into the kids' classrooms to see where they're going to be sitting every day, and literally walking down and having my 7-year-old just like, I'm so happy, just spontaneously, because they're so excited to be somewhere beautiful and safe that feels like theirs. The excitement's palpable.
I didn't bring any worksheets for you guys.
The new school provides us with a classroom that is much larger than what we have now.
This room is bigger than any
It's so nice and big. The desks are beautiful.
And this
The
is a
chairs.
whole huge school without any, just two classrooms, two classes, two classes.
So
I want to tell the community thank you. Thank you for voting yes and letting us see this through in designing a real traditional school for these students. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is amazing. Thank you so much.
Even to the people that, people that voted against the levy, they're still paying property taxes. And so even the people that didn't vote for it, I say thank you. I know it's a hardship and their property taxes have gone up. And so, I'm very grateful.
Thank you for our kids. I think you're going to see a payoff. I think you're going to see a generation of kids that's excited to be here and excited to go to school. And it's going to pay off.